One of my favorite things to do is watch movies. But let's be honest, movie theaters nowadays all feel the same.
But what if there were movie theaters that could truly enhance the movie experience? So my goal by the end of this video is to test and find an extreme movie theater location that is good enough to get a 5-star rating. Starting with a movie theater and a swimming pool. I've seen so many videos of people putting inflatable pools and big swimming pools and having a movie night. And I've always wanted to test this movie theater setup, but there's two big problems.
One, all the pools we have holes in them. Second, there was a bunch of flooding, so our pool looks like an actual lagoon.
How much for you to jump in the pool?
$5 grand right now, I'll do it.
I would never pay that much.
$100?
So I went to the store and bought every inflatable swimming pool I could possibly find, and I spent the next hour filling them up with air. And after all the pools were inflated,
Time to set up the projector screen.
and just a few minutes into setting up our screen, we ran into a problem. So we added some weights to the base to prevent the screen from falling over. And now it's time for the most important part, the projector.
So I found this little guy here. It's like a speaker and a projector. Now we're gonna see if this thing works or if I just paid $300 for no reason.
And just as I set up the new projector, we ran into a big problem.
This far away, it is way too zoomed out. Like, look at that. That's like one of the apps. So it has to be like literally in the middle of the pool for this to work.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
You stand in the pool like this and we watch the whole movie?
No, I get the air track and we put it on it.
That's smart thinking.
But unfortunately, the air track made the projector too shaky. So we decided to bring the screen to the same side as the projector. And just like that,
All right, you guys ready for a movie night?
Yeah.
All right, pick your snacks.
and with everyone picking up their snacks and pools for the movie night,
Jump in!
it is finally time for the whole reason we set this up. The movie.
You guys ready to watch a movie? Yeah.
Now each movie we watch will be associated with the theme of the movie theater location. So,
We're gonna watch a shark movie. What? Nice.
and just like that, we spent the next couple hours watching a shark movie inside of our pool, inside of another pool.
What do you think?
I'm actually really comfortable.
This is amazing.
So comfy, actually.
And as the movie in our first movie theater came to an end,
Get out of there! I don't want her to die. I liked her. Live.
it was time to rate it.
This is already 10 times better than any other movie theater I've been to in a long time. This is way more comfortable and cooler than I ever thought. So I'm honestly gonna start off by rating this solid 4 stars.
Let's go.
Better than a regular movie theater.
Now each movie theater location will only get more and more insane throughout this video, leading us to the next one.
Bro. I feel like it's only fair that I call the founders of these moving truck videos. Hey man.
Moving truck.
I was gonna see if you wanted to hop in this moving truck with me and watch a movie.
Of course I do. I can't think it. What movie watching?
Something with cars. Let's start decking this thing out.
So to make this thing as safe as you possibly could, we added some mats to the floor and tied a few mats to the walls of the truck. And just a few minutes later, we were done.
Time to make the movie theater screen.
So I spent the next 15 minutes setting up the movie theater screen and where I was gonna sit in the moving
Tell
truck.
me that's not crazy.
But just as I sat down, I realized there was a huge problem.
Those gaps in the corner will suck if I run into those. So we're gonna move the mats all the way up to the front by the screen.
So we fixed the positioning of the mats and added the projector, and just like that,
We got the movie screen, mat, projector, popcorn, and of course,
some safety gear.
All right, you ready? No. Get in there.
I can't see a thing. Starting the projector up now. Putting on my protection.
There we go.
This is such a stupid idea.
Hello, victim. I mean, Drew. Y'all strapped in back there?
There's literally nothing to strap into.
Good, we're gonna start now.
as I started watching this movie, while Nick was driving me in the back of a moving truck, I realized this is way less dangerous than I thought, and honestly, it's actually pretty fun.
Should I try to race somebody?
I definitely wouldn't try to race.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
I gotta test out the brakes.
What do you mean?
Bro.
That was literally the craziest thing. First, I was like, dang, this is like really nice. And then all of a sudden, it just went horribly wrong. I think it's safe to say that I'm gonna give this 1 star. I Definitely don't ever recommend having a movie theater in the back of a moving truck.
If I'm being honest, that was the most painful movie theater experience I've ever been to, but I'm very excited for this next one.
On a helicopter pad. The only thing is, we're right here in the helicopter pad, all the way down there. We gotta hike a few miles with this stuff on. Ready for a hike?
Ready.
Let's do this.
So we started hiking, but the one thing we didn't realize was how much slower we were moving while holding all this equipment.
We're about halfway into the hike now. We are racing the sunset. It's about to go over that mountain, but we can't see in the dark, so we gotta try to get to the helicopter pad, set up this entire movie theater. Enjoy our movie right as it gets dark.
So with time quickly running out, we hiked up to the spot, and about 20 minutes later, we finally arrived.
It's so beautiful.
Wow, dude, look at this.
And with just a few minutes away from sunset, we set up our movie theater on top of the helicopter pad. And just like that, it was time to watch the movie.
The wind up here is insane.
But after finding a fix for the screen, it was finally time to enjoy our movie.
How cool is this?
This is really cool, actually.
We're literally on top of a helicopter pad right now.
How's it going, Nick? I got you guys.
I'm honestly gonna give this a solid 4 stars. This is really cool. It's a beautiful view, but it's also very, very extremely hard to do if it's windy. You're doing great, Nick.
This was definitely one of the coolest movie theater setups by far, but this last one I was extremely terrified for.
About a mile or so into the woods over there is hopefully this cave that I found on Google.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it actually exists or not, so if not, we'll just in the middle of the woods set up this.
Great.
This is either gonna be like really cool, or it's gonna be one of those like stories of like local guys went into the woods.
This is a perfect news headline.
As we hike into the middle of the woods to possibly die, it would mean a lot if you guys would subscribe, because even if we do die, it's nice just knowing that you guys subscribe.
No going back now.
I see where back is. There's fully going back now.
Good news. We found out the cave exists, but since we have no idea how to actually get there, we're kind of just following the drone. He's leading the way with the drone.
But thankfully, after a long hour of hiking, we found the cave.
Yo.
Oh, stop.
There's like candles. That's creepy.
That's really creepy. Oh, no, wait.
We don't have a lot of time left, so I'm gonna start setting this up.
And with this perfect space for a scary movie, we spent the next 30 minutes setting up our movie theater.
You know where I feel like we are right now? Where? In the catacombs for like as above, so below.
Come on, dude.
And just as we were about to start the movie, some scary things were starting to happen.
I started hearing stuff. Dude.
And although things were very scary, we got our snacks and it was finally time to enjoy our movie.
All right, you have 2 options to choose from, Billy.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Annabelle.
Scare you?
This was by far the scariest movie theater I've ever been to. And as much as I wanted to focus on the movie, all I could think about is that we were actually in the middle of nowhere watching one of the scariest movies ever. And if something happened to us, no one would hear us. I'm gonna be honest, this experience was so scary that not even 30 minutes into the movie,
I am totally fine if we leave.
Yeah, please, yeah. I'm so down.
Yeah.
so we packed up all of our things as quickly as we could and headed back to the car. As if this movie theater experience couldn't have gotten any scarier, after we packed everything up and started heading back to the car,
Like legit lost.
like actually lost.
I don't know.
And not only that, we started to hear people shouting.
Oh. Bro. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here.
But after a little bit of searching, we thankfully found our way back to the path.
What would you rate that whole experience?
I'm an easy scare, but I love the fear experience, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was scary, like in the best sense. I said 5 stars, man.
Getting lost and refinding the car.
That felt like part of it, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, fucking 6 stars. That was so sick. All right, let's go home.
Comment down below which movie theater you liked the best.